So like what I feel as a CTO, apart from being the technological head of a organization, there are a lot of responsibilities on the part of leadership and mentoring to the team. So like how do you get that balance of dealing with technology and actually working yourself on something, and then actually motivating your team, guiding your team to do some kind of a work that could be beneficial for the organization as a whole?
No, that's a very interesting question, in fact, and this is something that I have to deal with on a daily basis, because and this is like a lot of my friends also who are in similar positions at me have had problems with, because it's like at the end of the day, it's your passion for technology that brings you to this role, and you do not want to completely give up on doing something yourself hands-on, and just get a step back and just manage other people doing it. Just like me, I make sure that there is some amount of work in some domain of the company. Like for me, it is data science and AI that I do myself, and I make sure that I am releasing code as part of every sprint, and I am actually committing code to our repositories and shipping code as part of it. So as part of my work as well, and that doing that is definitely difficult, and it boils down to a lot of a lot of things that have to be managed pretty well. Some of the things that are very key, especially in startup environments, is, and I'll start from the basics over there. Some of the points that are very important over here is hiring the right kind of people. Because when you talk about technology teams in startups versus technology teams working in multinational companies, which have like 200 people working in every single technology vertical, whether it be DevOps, app development, backend, there might be like 200 people working in all of that. But now when you're talking about a lean team with probably 4 to 5 people over there, you need to bring in people who are innovative, who can manage processes end to end, and who are driven more often than not. So you are in fact hiring technology leaders. You are trying to hire people if tomorrow who can step into your shoes as well. Right. So you're trying to hire people who come with a drive to actually deliver value to the company, who agree with the company's vision, who definitely come with a very, very solid skill set, can manage processes end to end, and have a very steep learning curve. So that being said, one of the things that I agree with, and I tell my team all the time, that when I look at hiring somebody, I look at hiring not for the y-intercept, but for the slope of the curve that a person has, because that shows how fast somebody can learn, right? And if you just look at the y-intercept, or by y-intercept I mean how much somebody already knows, you might just like narrow your search down to a very, very small set of people who might not be the best fits. In fact, I don't think I might not have got this role back in 2017 if people who are actually guiding me this were looking for my y-intercept, because it was close to 0, right? So so that is very, very important. Actually that you always look at learning potential of people. So when you bring these kind of driven, motivated people with a good learning curve, who want to deliver value, who can manage processes end to end, what happens is that you don't need to dive into every single thing that has happened in your company. You can manage the vision or the broad line projects in terms of technology within your team. You can say that you had dedicated teams working on different projects. You can say, okay, fine, this is what we need to do. This is how we tackle it. These are the problems that these are the problems that might come in as we work through this, but we'll tackle them as we go ahead. But then that you have people who you can leave the job to, right? And they will deliver it. They'll get back to you in case they have problems, and we will regularly keep working through that. So you need to have more technology operations leaders, as I call them, within the company as well, who can actually do the work parallelly along with you, and you are just there to guide them, right? So that is very important. That is an ongoing process for any company, for that matter, which is a startup or which is a mid-sized